Good morning, good morning. I think I am live. I think I am live on the screen. It is Friday morning here. It's an amazing day. It's the last day of the Cannes Film Festival here in the south of France, I believe. And finally, we've got a really nice day. The weather was just awful at the start of the week. So finally, they get a chance to get out there and show their outfits. Now, I, for one, am not going to be going anywhere near the Crozet today, where the film festival venue is. I really dislike crowds, and it's going to be very crowded, and there's going to be a lot of traffic. So I think I'm just going to watch all the outfits online. And I am going to stick to my local territory here, where I have the woods and I have lots of different things to entertain myself. Now, my setup is a little bit different this morning, so it took me a while to set it up. Good morning, Ilse. Great to see you. Morning, Lucy. How are you? It took me a while to set it up because, as I told you last week, StreamYard have discontinued no, it's not StreamYard, it's Facebook have disallowed StreamYard from streaming into Facebook so easily. So I had to figure out how to stream using StreamYard because I just find the quality is better when I use StreamYard rather than using Facebook Live Producer. You might have noticed last week the video was a bit sketchy. And also you can see I can put comments on the screen here. So this morning I'm going to be talking about the ultimate client catcher, 6 questions to prove you're the best stylist for the job. Now, I have to give credit to these 6 questions to Claire Stevenson. She is a copywriter that I have followed for many, many years. I love Claire's work. I actually geek out a bit on copywriting. I love copywriting. I follow several different copywriters, but these questions came from Claire, from an email that she sent me a while back. So I thought these are amazing questions that you can use to create copy for your website, to create copy for offers, to create copy for programs. If you are able to answer these questions about your service, or what you provide, I think you have a lot of the ingredients to actually get people buying your offer or your program. Who else is here this morning? Donia is here this morning. Tertian's here this morning. Hey, Tertian, how are you? Tertian is my Bridgerton pal. So me and Tertian are going to be catching up on Bridgerton together, the new season. So it's brilliant to see you all here this morning. I can see your comments on the screen, which is amazing. So I'm actually looking at the screen in Live Producer, but I'm actually streaming in with StreamYard. So the quality should be a little bit better. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. So hopefully the other thing that I'm going to be able to do is I'm going to be able to share these questions with you on the screen as well, so you can see them. One of the things I will say is that you should get out a pen and paper and answer these questions for the service or the product or the program that you are hoping that your client will buy. I'm a huge fan of actually taking action, not just listening. You can listen to things forever and get nothing from them. So what I suggest you do is, get out a pen and paper and answer these questions one by one for the product that you're trying to sell. Now, this morning, I'm going to show you how I would use these questions with a service that I sell or a product that I sell or a program that I sell, my Stylepreneur Accelerator program. So I'm going to show you how I would answer these questions for my own program. Okay, so let's get into what these questions could possibly be. So I have them here on a sticky note. So I'm just going to copy them one by one and put them on the screen. Put them on screen so you can actually see them and write them down. And I want you to answer these questions as we go along. Okay, so question number 1, I'm just putting it on the screen right now. And question number 1 is the question that your client is going to be asking in their head when they see your copy, your offer, your program, whatever you're putting out there, is this right for me? Is this service right for me? Is color analysis right for me right now? Is styling right for me right now? What is going wrong in my life or business that proves I need your help? So they are asking this question in their head. They are asking themselves, is this right for me? What is going on in my life right now that this service or product would solve for me? So if you take my Stylepreneur Accelerator program, which is my continuity program, it's a membership where I help personal stylists get to consistent 3 to 5K income in their businesses. So I help them to put 5 pillars in place to get to consistent 3 to 5K income. And when they look at my sales page, when you guys look at my sales page, or when you look at my offer, you are asking yourself, is this right for me at the stage of the business that I'm at? Now, if you are, at a 6-figure business already, you will look at that program and you will immediately say, this is not for me. I've already gone beyond 3 to 5K income. I'm looking at more consistent, 3K or 4K or 5K income. And to answer the question, what is going wrong in my life or my business that proves I need your help? Oh, I never showed it on the screen, did I? Did I show it on the screen? This is question number 1. See, this is why I like StreamYard. I like StreamYard because you can put the question up there so you guys can take it down and answer it. But of course, I forgot to put it up there. So what is going wrong in my life or business that proves I need your help? So it's very obvious to you if you are not at consistent 3 to 5K income in your styling business, then this offer or this sales page or this thing that I'm selling is of interest to you. So it should be very, very obvious, from the copy that you provide, that you can answer this question in your client's head. Is it right for me? What is going wrong in my life or business that proves I need your help? Okay. So that is question number 1. Did everybody get that question before I go to question number 2? Did everyone get that question? Morning, Jen. Great to hear you. See you. These questions are excellent as well if you are writing a website. Can you answer, does your website copy answer these questions? That is really, really important. Okay. I'm just going to trust that everybody has question number 2. Give me a thumbs up in the comments if you've already answered question number 1 and we are ready to go on to question number 2. Give me a thumbs up and I will copy question number 2 and put it in here if we are ready to go. Give me a thumbs up. I don't see any thumbs up yet, but it could be that Facebook is a little bit slower or there's a little bit of a lag. So just give me, I got a thumbs up from Julie. Good morning, Julie. Thank you for doing that for me. So I'm going to take off question 1 and I'm going to put on question 2. I'm also going to hide that. And I'm going to put question 2. Oh, look at me. How fancy am I this morning with my putting my questions on the screen. This could all, of course, go horribly wrong because there's so many moving parts here now that I have going. But I'm quite proud of myself that I'm able to do that this morning. Okay, so question number 2 that your ideal client is asking in their head as they're looking at your offer, as they're looking at your content, they're asking, can I trust this information? Can I trust this information that this person is posting on their website? How clearly do they demonstrate that they have solved this problem time and time again? So your ideal client or your potential client is looking on at your copy for your offer, or they're looking on at your website and they're asking themselves, is this the right program for me? Does this solve my problem? And can I trust this information? Can I trust this information that's on there? And that's why, our own expertise and our own story is so important. If I was coming on here and telling you, that I'm going to show you how to get consistent 3 to 5K income in your business, but I have no experience of being a personal stylist. I'm just generally a business coach and I've worked with, other people, you probably wouldn't trust me as much. But the fact that I have been a personal stylist, I styled people for many years. I had my own personal styling business before I became a personal stylist or a business coach to other personal stylists. That increases my credibility. So you're more likely to trust my information if I have, a history with being a personal stylist and then working with personal stylists. So again, how can you demonstrate that your information is trustworthy? Oftentimes it's our story, it's our origin story, it's our story around why we ended up being a personal stylist. So it's very, very important that you put out there, show your credibility, show your experience, show your your expertise and mastery in your area. How clearly do you demonstrate that you have solved the problem time and time again? Now, I think this is where you have testimonials. Testimonials are really, really, really important. Clients talking about you. Oftentimes when I post a post out there on social media, somebody will pop on and confirm what I'm saying. So if I put a testimonial out there, I'll often tag the person who gave me the testimonial, and they'll often come on and say something or confirm it again. That is really, really important because, again, it's helping people trust what you are putting out there. So, I have said this so many times to you, but even if you're afraid to ask for testimonials, ask for testimonials, ask to use those testimonials, because people's buying decisions are often based on those testimonials and the experience that clients have had with you. So you will see in my content, for instance, all the time that I'm showing testimonials. I show testimonials for my Stylepreneur. I talk about my live Tuesday sessions. I use case studies. All of these things help to, build that credibility that you are the right person for the job. So, question for you right now. Have you got testimonials to put on your website? Have you got testimonials that you can put in your copy? Have you testimonials that you can post on social media? And oftentimes it can be just a screenshot, or if you have a conversation with somebody and it's recorded, you can ask them. Or sometimes I do this, I invite my clients on to be interviewed and I talk to them, and they are the most credible pieces of testimonial because the person is right in front of you. You're asking them the questions. You can see their demeanor. You can see how they feel about my services and how they feel about me. So, having that question answered on your website is really, really important. It's really important in your copy. It's really important on your sales page. So putting those testimonials in there is really, really important. Now, I am on to question number 3, and I think I'm doing really, really, really well. I haven't really made a mistake with the tech yet. So now I'm going to go in here and I'm going to talk about question number 3, and I'm going to show it on the screen. So let me go and do that. So you're probably hearing a lot of clicking here. I'm using StreamYard, where I'm posting live and putting the questions out there. I am using Facebook Live, and I also have my phone here so I can see comments. So there's a lot going on here right now. Now, how do I show that again? Okay, I'm in the wrong place. I just put the comment in the wrong place. No surprise there. So I'm just going to put it here on StreamYard because I have so many options. Okay, let me show that on the screen. So question number 3 is this good value for money? What return will I get on the investment? So, it's very, very important that you explain to your client what is the return on investment, especially during times like this where, the economy is not so good. We're in a recession, supposedly. People are going to really think about, is this where I want to spend my money? Is this really where I want to spend my money? And is this program value for money? And can I demonstrate that? Now, with all of my programs, I always talk about return on investment. How quickly will you get a return in investment? So my promise on my Stylpreneur program is that you get 3 to 5 consistent monthly income. The cost of the program is $97 per month. You actually get a free trial for 2 weeks, and then it's $97 per month. I think it's very easy to see very quickly how you will get a return on investment on this program. Even if you just get 1 client per month, you're going to be getting an amazing return on investment if you join this program. You need to do the same with your program. Now, I see a lot of wishy-washy return on investments that personal stylists put out there. Oftentimes I see you talk about things like you'll have increased confidence, and the word confidence is used a lot. Now, I urge you to go a step further and talk about what will that confidence allow them do. Will it allow them get a promotion? Will it allow them go back out there in the workforce? Think in monetary terms. What is the return on investment? Will it get them the promotion? Will it help them? What is the return? I would honestly say you really need to think of monetary return on what they get from making this investment with you. And I think that's really, really important. Elsa said here, just started posting testimonials. Do not always feel free to ask, as people do not always want to do that. It's admin for them. Yeah. So it's true, Ilsa, you have to make it as easy as possible for them. You have to make it really, really easy. You can send them a template and say, look, you mentioned this to me. Would it be okay if I use these words that you said? You have to make it as easy as possible for them. Send them a template, send them something that they said to you, or send them a screenshot of something that they sent to you and ask them, can you use it? People are very, very busy. It's really, really important that you make getting those testimonials to you as easy as possible. So great point there, Elsa. Thanks for sharing. Okay, so that is question number 4. Is this good value for money? Now, let me remember how I can take this off the screen again. Back over here to StreamYard, and let me get the next question. Okay, so the next question is similar to question 2, but first of all, number 2 was more like trusting the information that you're providing. This question is more about, can I trust this person? Can I trust this person that what she's telling me is true? This is really, really important. And this is where, it's step 3 in my Stylpreneur program, this step of nurturing your potential clients, your audience, so that they know you, that they get to know you, they like you, and they trust you. You can have the best information in the world, you can be putting the most credible information in the world out there, but if nobody has actually ever seen you, it's very hard for them to trust you. And that's why it's so important to come on and talk and share your content with your ideal client, because they have to learn to trust you. You'll have seen me consistently, most of you, for years at this point. How many years have you consistently seen me, actually? Can you let me know in the comments, how many years have you consistently seen me? And maybe we can talk about, maybe you're new to me, maybe you haven't really seen a lot of me, but have you seen me consistently since you found me? I would love to know. So in the comments, let me know right now, just a yes. I've known you for 4 years. I've seen you consistently for 4 years. Julie said she's consistently seen me for 2 or 3 years. Have I changed over that time, Julie? It would be very interesting to know. I think that consistency of turning up, that consistency of, I turn up most weeks, I turn up. Lucy's saying at least 3 years. This people will tell you that consistency is not important. I think it's really important. Now, that doesn't mean that every now and again I'm a little bit quieter than I was before, because if there's something personally going on in my life, definitely I need to take a little bit of a step back. Maybe I need to focus on my family a little bit more. That is all fine, but I don't disappear. I don't disappear for 6 months or a year or 2 years. I have a plan. It is really important, even if there's things going on in your life. There's definitely things going on in my life. There's definitely weeks where, I have to focus more on my family, or focus more on my parents, or focus more on something else that's happening somewhere else. But I still make an effort to turn up consistently. Maybe more of the content is written than usual. You mightn't see me dressed up, because I make a special effort on Friday for you, where I put on my jewelry and I put on makeup. You'll often find me without makeup. Julie's saying, yes, you turn up much more now. So I probably turn up live more now than I used to, Julie. So I used to always put out a lot of written content. But yes, I'm more confident to turn up live now, because I pushed myself to do it. And I make an effort always to do my Friday lives, which I think is really, really important. So I think, is this, that last question, can I trust this person? You build trust with people over time. It doesn't just happen by them looking at your website or your sales page or even your content on social media. You build trust with people over time when you show up consistently and you talk to them and show them, a little bit behind the scenes on what you do in your life as well. Okay, I think we are ready for the next question. So we are already up to question 5. Okay, and I'm just going to take, how did that not hide that one on the screen? And I'm going to put up question 5. Okay, I can't believe I'm doing so well here. Okay, question 5. Are the benefits clear enough to justify this purpose? Very, very important to put benefits in there into any offer, any content. What are the benefits of, for instance, somebody taking my Stylepreneur Accelerator? They have a clear 5-step path to consistent 3 to 5K months. There is no question about what you should be doing in your styling business to get the consistent 3 to 5K months. There are weekly live coaching calls, training stroke coaching calls. There is a community where you feel like you're not alone. You are working alongside other personal stylists who are getting consistently to their 3 to 5K months as well. So the benefits have to be truly, truly clear. Like you can spell them out like the back of your hand. What are the benefits, and the benefits and the meaning? What meaning does this have in your life? What meaning would consistent 3 to 5K months have in your life? Would it mean you would be able to relax? Would it mean that you could hire somebody to do some of the work in your business that you really hate doing, like admin work or social media work or whatever work you really hate? Would it mean that you'd be more relaxed and be able to pick and choose who you want to work with? Would it allow you to be more creative? So these things are really, really important, not just to know in your head, but to have clearly laid out so your ideal client will know exactly the benefits that your program provides. So are the benefits clear enough to justify this program? Truly, truly, really important. Donnie had to go off, but that's absolutely fine. So has everybody actually seen question 5 on the screen? Are the benefits clear enough to justify this purpose? Have you clearly stated the benefits and the meaning in your client's life of them taking this program? Write that question down now and give me the thumbs up. Give me the thumbs up if you have already written down that question. Give me the thumbs up. I really don't want to go in there. Give me the thumbs up if you have. I'm just waiting for a thumbs up now, and then I will go on to the next question. The next and final question. Now, these are pretty simple questions, guys. They are not that difficult, but you do need to answer them. Don't ignore them. You do need to answer these questions. Okay, next question. I got the thumbs up from Julie. She is the best. Okay, the last question is a really good one, and this one is going to challenge you because you need to answer this question. Let me just put this question on the screen again. What are my other options? What are my other options? When people are thinking of making an investment into a program, they are thinking, what are my other options? Are there cheaper options out there? Are there, so for instance, when I'm thinking of, from time to time, I hire a personal stylist to help me to buy clothes because it saves me so much time, so much energy. And they usually have a kind of slightly different view and they get me to try different things. Like, for instance, everything I'm wearing this morning was done with the help of a personal stylist. And one of the things I consider is, what are my other options? What are my options here if I want to go on a styling trip with somebody? I usually go with somebody I know and I trust, number one. I'll go if I know someone and if I'm used to seeing somebody online, I'm more likely to go with them than an unknown person. I'm more likely to go with them. So when we look at any of these services, we have options. We have options. Your client has options to get their colors done. They have options to get their style done. They have options to go shopping with somebody. Are you the person that's top of mind for those clients? That is really, really important to understand. So I think, answering that question and knowing what other options your clients have is really important. And have you addressed those other options? Why are you different? Why are you different from those other options out there? I know that when you're looking for training in personal styling or in business, the business of personal styling, you have options. I know you have options. So I also have to know why I'm different. What is my unique selling point? Why am I different from every other trainer out there? And I have to make that clear in my copy. So in my Stylepreneur Accelerator program, actually, I don't know if there are other options like that out there. For you, I would say that my Stylepreneur Accelerator program is very, very different from most training programs in that, it has weekly live training and coaching. It has a community. It has all these benefits that you're probably not going to get from a program that you download and you follow yourself. So, you need to be really clear on the other options that are out there and why your program is different. Why is your program different? For instance, one of the reasons that my Stylepreneur Accelerator is different is because I give you feedback. I give you feedback on your ideal client. I give you feedback on your content. I give you feedback on your lead magnet. I set you homework after every step in the program. So you know that when I have step 1 done, that means I'm in a good place with that and I can move to step 2. And when you're finished with step 2, there's deliverables for step 2, and then I can move to step 3. So this is quite different, I believe, to a lot of the other programs out there. I am continually moving you and holding your hand as we move through the 5 steps of the program. So you have to be very clear in why you're different. Why is your program different from everyone else's? So that brings me to the end of the 6 questions that your ideal clients have in their head when they're considering working with you. And these are the questions that you need to answer in your copy. These are the questions also that we cover in my Stylepreneur Accelerator program. This is my monthly membership. It's $97 per month. There's a free trial of 2 weeks, and you can join that program and learn how to get consistent 3 to 5K months by answering these questions that I talked about this morning. So before I head off for the weekend, I would love if you tell me which of the questions do you think you're not covering in your copy and which you're now going to cover in your copy. Let me know in the comments which question do you think I need to go back in and I need to answer that question. Let me know which of the questions do you need to answer. Let me know right now before I head off for the weekend. If you have any other question that you'd like to pose to me, I'm absolutely happy to answer it here this morning. So let me know. I was quite efficient in getting those 6 questions out there. Be clearer on the benefits. Really important, Lucy. Be clearer on the benefits. This is really important because, you know, in our mind, we're clear on the benefits, but oftentimes, you know, we are not clear on our copy, what the benefits are. Jan is saying, I'm writing my copy today, so this is perfect timing for me. Yes, Jan, this is perfect timing for you to make sure, you know, with your new services, your beautiful new online color analysis services, that you covered these questions for all of this. You're doing really, really well. Yes, Melissa said the same. I am the same. What are the benefits? The benefits are really, really, really clear. Everyone's saying the same thing, being clear on the benefits, not only the benefits, but what that means in people's lives. You know, the benefit of a color analysis is you know your colors, for instance, but what are the benefits of that in people's lives? It's going to save them time, it's going to save them effort, it's going to save them money, they're going to feel more pulled together. So you have to kind of detail very clearly. You know it in your head, but it needs to go into your copy as well. So if you're watching this on replay, hashtag replay. If you would like a trial of my Stylepreneur Accelerator, drop me a DM, Stylepreneur Accelerator. A DM is a direct message, so you can just go into Messenger and drop me a message. And I will send you a free trial, a 2-week trial. You also get a copy of my book, the 6-Figure Stylist book, which the course is based on. And you also get some other lovely goodies in there, just the trial, the program. So if that's something you would like to do, please DM me Stylepreneur Accelerator. And with that, I am going to wish you a wonderful, wonderful weekend ahead. I'm so excited to get out there. The sky is blue, and it's going to be a fabulous weekend here in Mujan. So I'm looking forward to enjoying the weather. And my youngest son is in Bristol at the moment on a surf camp. My other one is at school today. And my younger one is not back from Bristol till tomorrow. So I'm going to have a bit of free time on my hands. So I'm planning on making the most of it. Thank you to you all who joined me live. I really appreciate it. For those on replay, hashtag replay. And do ask your questions. Ask your questions on here, and I'm very happy to answer them. Have a brilliant weekend ahead. Take care, everyone. Bye.